My major takeaways from these three books on innovation and startups is this. So, the books that I'm about to talk about, or the takeaways that I'm about to talk about, are from books called Zero to One by Peter Thiel, then The Lean Startup by Eric Ries, and then The Hard Things About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz. Like all three books have been were very dense books. First of all, they're very solid. They have a lot that they offer. But as a starter, if I was to just summarize a couple of takeaways from Zero to One, because that was my first innovation and startup oriented book. In Zero to One by Peter Thiel, the major takeaway is that there's a lot of problems out there in the world that are yet to be solved. If you're one of those people who think that all of the problems in the world has been solved, then you're wrong. There is going to be endless amount of things. There are going to be new Googles in the future, new Facebooks, new Instagrams, and there are going to be people who are going to find big companies like these in the future who are currently probably building them somewhere. So Zero to One by Peter Thiel just emphasized on the point that there is a lot that you can actually do. There's a lot of problems that haven't been solved yet. So that was my major learning, honestly, from the book called Zero to One by Peter Thiel. Um, then, if we talk about Lean Startup by Eric Ries, in Lean Startup, it just talks about like the loop where you just build something, you test it, and you make adjustments, and you go back to building. You know what I mean? Like that is just what the whole book is all honestly all around. Where in the Lean Startup, you should not be going too heavy. You should always be what do you call it, building from pure feedback rather than just building things that you think are going to be things that people are going to like. Don't go too all in the beginning without having other people test your product first. I'm honestly struggling in that perspective, because I think building it has become easier today, and having it validated is still harder as it always used to be. So that is where I'm at, and I'm not spending a lot, but I have already spent a lot building a couple of tools. I have three current tools that are currently online. But yeah, third book, Hard Things About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz. In that book, Horowitz just talks about the challenges that company owners, CEOs face and entrepreneurs face. But I felt like that read it again when I actually start running a business. So let me know, what do you think about these summaries?